All right. So today I'm going to share my most memorable public seizure experience. And I decided to create this video because I want to become a better storyteller. And with this public seizure experience, I want to get like every little details. And I wrote some notes, but I'm just going to go by memory because I remember this day like it was yesterday, spitting out rhymes. I I was thinking about this video in the shower, kind of picturing how it's going to go. I hope it goes that way, but you never know. Alright, so it was Thanksgiving 2017. My sister and I, working at the mall. My sister got the job before me. She was working at Hollister, and I worked at Tilly's. So Tilly's is a kind of like PacSun, selling skinny jeans and Vans and shit. But this was my first day. Thanksgiving 2017. First day, Black Friday. And my main trigger of seizure is anxiety and stress. So, yeah, working retail on Black Friday, and my trigger is anxiety and stress. So, as you can tell by the title, something is about to go down. So, on my way to the mall with my sister, we parked the car. I'm walking up to the mall, and I'm already feeling my heart like beating like super fast. It's like dun 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 dun, because I see all the cars just parked. I'm seeing people walking in H&M, going crazy, walking out with like hella bags. I mean, it's not even like Black Friday yet, but it's like the before Black Friday sale. Like the Black Friday sales are starting on Monday. Like what? So it's my sister and I walking in for our shifts. We're full. We had an awesome meal. So we're walking in, and I say bye, have a great shift, and I walk into Tilly's. And I got this job because my best friend worked there. So I look at my best friend, I'm like, hi, and she's already stressed out at the cash register. Like, she looks at me and she's like, hi. Like, I thought we were gonna like be like talking and whatever, but after I saw that she was stressed out, I knew she was gonna go down. So I talked to my manager, and she's already stressed out. I can feel it. So her stress is like adding to my stress already. And so we're walking to the back, and she's explaining to me how to clock in. And she was like explaining to me how to clock in, and like my eyesight is just like whatever she's saying is just like not even registering to me, because I'm like trying to breathe in, breathe out. The anxiety is so, I've never felt such an overwhelming anxiety to where like I was like holding in like a gag. And I was like, okay, yeah, like I'll clock in or whatever. So I like made a username or something, and I clocked in, and then there's like this a coworker, and she was helping me, and I was like, hey, can I get a hug or whatever, because I have anxiety. she's like, oh yeah, because like my like a code word for I'm about to have a fucking seizure is, oh, I have anxiety. Yeah. I'm like, hey, can I get a hug? So we hugged, and that obviously didn't make anything better, but it helped. So then I clock in, and I walk back out on the floor, and I follow my manager. And my manager's like, you're going to work on shoes. So we walk back to where you get the shoes, and it's literally like a wall of shoes, just like shoes, and she's like trying to explain to me how to get shoes, and I'm like, dude, what? How do you even find this shit? And the dude working the shoes is like trying to explain to me how to get the shoes as well, and I'm just like, this. I'm like trying to keep my cool, because like my brain is just like backfiring, like bah bah bah. I'm getting like auras. I can't think. Like, it's crazy. So then I walk out, and then my manager is like trying to show me how. Oh yeah, so I'm in the shoe room. Excuse me. And then my manager is like, hey, follow me. So then she's like trying to teach me how to fold clothes. And this is all in the span of like 10-15 minutes. So my manager's like, hey, follow me. So then I follow her, and she's trying to teach me how to fold clothes. And then boom, the seizure comes up. And then I have a grand mal like in front of her. So I get like, when I have a grand mal, I grunt. I'm like, So when I started doing that, she's like looking at me like all weird. And then when that happens, it's like I totally lose control of my body, like, of course, but I'm like consciously there. So consciously I'm like, no, don't lose control, don't, no. I'm like, no, this is not happening again. And then I black out. So I black out, and then I remember waking up, and there's just like people. That's all I can describe. People. Just so many people around me. My sister's like right here, like scared. My best friend is right here. She's like, oh, we just called your mom. Oh, she's coming over here. People. People just staring at me. I don't know why. Blood all over my hands. I see EMT is coming in. It's fucking crazy. Let's see. I look down. Blood all over my shirt. So apparently when I seized forward, and I landed on my face. Fractured my nose. My nose is still fractured right now, actually. So I can like move my nose like this, and I can hear it pop. Fractured my nose, blood everywhere. Of course the EMTs are like asking me like, who's the president? And I'm like, dude, I don't know who the fucking president is. Whenever someone asks me who the president is, I keep on saying Obama. What year is it? I think I keep on saying like 26. It was 2017. I think I said like 2016. 2017. I wish they asked me like easier questions, like what color is this t-shirt? They're like, oh, navy blue. Like, well, like, ask me some, like, easier questions, please, or just leave me alone. Just let me, like, chill out, please. But I understand, you know? So I'm just, like, out of it. So the EMTs at the store load me up with Ativan. So I'm kind of, like, out of it. And then they put me on a stretcher, and I don't remember any of this. This is just from what the doctor told me at the hospital. They load me up with Ativan at the mall, and then another set of EMTs in the ambulance put another dosage of Ativan inside of me. So there's like a total miscommunication between these two teams of EMTs. So they could have totally OD'd me on Ativan, which is scary. And so at the hospital, so they took me to the hospital, of course, and that's where my mom, that's where I met my mom. And my mom was totally freaking out because whenever I have a seizure, I'm usually like I come out of it. But this time she said whenever I was like out of it, she'll like lift up my arm and I just like drop. That's how fucked up I was. So that was my Thanksgiving 2017. And in the hospital room, we just watched House Hunters for like a good 2 to 3 hours before they let me go. But what was kind of messed up with the whole Tilly's application, I didn't write down that I had epilepsy. So when you when you're applying for a job, please write down that you have epilepsy so that they know. So it's not like a total like a what's the word? Surprise. So it's not like a total surprise that you have a seizure in front of them, like they know. Or you can like teach them a seizure first aid just in case you have a seizure at work. But yeah, that was my most memorable public seizure experience. I've talked to my therapist about this, and she helped me like kind of like move on from it, because it used to give me like a lot of anxiety. But I think sharing the story with you guys is helping more. So thank you for watching.